wrestling.
And the what?
I was watching the Fastlane wrestling from last night.
Nice. Yeah. I didn't know you were such a big wrestling fan.
Dude, I went to Monday Night Raw. That shit was dope. I got all this. I got all into it now.
I saw all your stories. Yeah, that looked super. Oh, and your seats were awesome. You were right there by the entrance. That was perfect.
Yeah, that shit was great.
That was awesome.
Here we go. Tell me if you can hear this. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's time to punch the losers in the face. Welcome to Fantasy Football on Soul Kitchen Radio. Soul Kitchen Radio.
Let's get crazy!
Soul Kitchen Radio.
Let me hear you scream.
Soul Kitchen Radio.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go.
Soul Kitchen Radio. On Soul Kitchen Radio.
So, New England Patriots
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Right. There you go. Okay.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
For Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'll say the Jacksonville Bengals or whatever that is.
These guys know nothing about sports.
Cincinnati, is that in Ohio? Where's Cincinnati at?
Ohio.
Huh?
Cincinnati's in Ohio.
Well, I'll take the Ohio one. If you have an answer, whether you like it or not.
On Soul Kitchen
New Orleans Saints or Green Bay Packers. The tough one.
The New Orleans.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
Well, isn't New Orleans over there in Louisiana?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's what I thought.
So, Minnesota Vikings or Detroit Lions?
The Lions.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
All right, Soul Kitchen Radio live in Haddonfield today, and I'll be going to McDowell's right after this. No chance.
I like that.
Yeah, we're going to McDowell's right after this. Live week 5. This is the first week of bye weeks. And this is where we find out if fantasy players are fantasy players or people just want to jump on because it was cool, something to do. Fantasy football, yay. Week 5 comes, you got bye weeks, and people start playing people that don't even have games. That's when you know they're just here for the ride. They're not true fantasy players. You got to hit that waiver wire. You got to hit, now's the time to pick up those players that people drop because they don't have a game. And you stash them for when they come back. So for one, the one person that I stashed this week that I picked up and I got rid of some receiver for this guy was Khalil Mack. Right. So somebody dropped Khalil Mack because it's bye weeks. I picked him up, got him stashed because for the rest of the year, he might have another seven sack game. Right. He's one of the best out there. So Khalil Mack is definitely one of my stash players that I picked up because some idiot dropped him because it's a bye week. So who's somebody you picked up that you would be thinking, who do you think is going to be dropped this week, Francho, because of bye weeks? Who are some people out there that could be dropped, but it's getting dropped?
I'm not seeing too many people, dropping anybody for that. It's mostly like injuries and stuff like that are kind of like, I'm in some pretty good leagues, so nothing crazy like, for bye week drops or anything like that.
So what's the case with Zach Moss? What are we going to do with Zach Moss? I wanted to get rid of Derrick Henry so bad. I traded him for Zach Moss, and I got Zach Moss and who else did I get for him? Brandon Ayuk. I got Zach Moss and Brandon Ayuk for Derrick Henry. I've never had. We talked last week. I never had Derrick Henry on my team, and when I put him on there, he was doing shitty, so I got rid of him in one league.
Oh, you got rid of Henry?
Now I got rid of Henry. I didn't want him.
Okay. and you took.
And then he
you
went
took,
off. So hopefully I missed his only good game.
mhm. And so now you have Ayuk and Zach
Zach
Moss.
Moss.
Well, Zach Moss is. I mean, he's gonna do good today. Maybe they're gonna put in Taylor a little bit, but going forward, he's gonna be a handcuff, basically a good handcuff, but a proven handcuff. But Ayuk's gonna be good for you, so you got that going for you.
Yeah.
And the only thing is, wide receivers are a little bit more dependable than running backs just because of injuries. So that's not a bad trade.
Yeah.
But you should have been proactive about it and thought ahead because, people with Zach Moss, you guys were loving life last week, and now, no.
Yeah,
Not only is Jonathan
but
Taylor
is Jonathan
back,
Taylor going to
he's
come
healthy.
back as the Jonathan Taylor of 2022?
He's back, he's healthy, and he's paid. What's up?
But is he Jonathan Taylor 2022? Like, he was terrible last year. He had 2021, he went crazy, right? 2022, not really. Let me pull up his stats, man. Let me see what we got with Jonathan Taylor. So I hate when one thing I hate about Jonathan's is some of them use the H, some of them don't use the H.
You know
gets
what?
on-
That's a big,
It gets on
hot
my-
topic going around now. Actually, I'm glad you brought it up. I actually got a couple notes on that. Yeah, I have more respect for people that just keep it real, but then just keep it. Jonathan Silverman, one of the greatest actors of all time, of a Weekend at Bernie's fame, Caddyshack 2 fame, Girls Just Want to Have Fun fame. Jonathan Silverman, everybody
Right.
knows. He's got one of the.
H or no H?
He's an H.
He's an H.
Keep it H.
Man, if you're Jonathan out there with an H, let us know if you are H or no H. Which is better, H or no H, Jonathan? All right, so I pulled up the stats. 2021, Jonathan Taylor, no H, had 377.10 points in 2021. 2022, he had in 11 games, he had 192 attempts for 861 yards and 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns in 2022 for a total of 152.4 points. 2021, he had 18 touchdowns. That's the Jonathan Taylor everybody's chasing.
Okay, so
That's
2020.
2021, Jonathan Taylor is the first hit of crack. 2022, 2023, you're chasing that high. Is it going to be the same in 2023?
Well, I think he was hurt last year. That's the whole issue. And I think it was his back. I think they were saying that his back was hurt, and that let me grab my mic over here. What the heck's going on? His back was hurt, and so that was kind of like this whole like holdout thing. And then it was a little. Then he really actually hurt his ankle, so he got to claim that.
Okay.
And now he's good to go.
Well, we'll see.
Supposedly.
I just put the link in chat, so if you guys want to jump in, click on the link. I'll let you into the crew here. We're still waiting on Lou, waiting on whoever else is going to jump in. But right now, what's up, El Catrato? 49ers are trash. Today's the big 49er versus Cowboys game. I had some lunch with my brother yesterday. He came down here from Seattle, so he'd go to the 49er game. He got section 126 for $250.
What?
Yeah, bought those tickets a long time ago, and now
Now long time.
now those tickets are $1,200.
At least,
his-
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I know
so-
Juju called me. Juju called me drunk a couple of weeks ago, talking about he wanted to go to the game, and then I think he might have saw the ticket prices, and we didn't hear nothing. But he goes, "Where are you watching the game at?" The other day, like, oh, so you're not going?
Yeah, he asked his wife, I guess, didn't want to go, So they have an extra ticket for tonight, and I was like, I'm not paying $250 to see the freaking 49ers.
Memphis
Or the
Lou
Cowboys.
would. I guarantee, if you would have told that to Memphis Lou, he would have flew down here and went to that game.
You just spent $800 to fly down there to get
At
$250
least, bro.
seats.
This guy freaking spends it. That's chump change to Lou. He does
Yeah.
that for an Elton John, DJ party.
Yeah.
Not even an Elton John concert. He'll do that for a
Yeah,
Elton
that
John
fool's in
book
New
signing.
Orleans all the time. So,
That's why he was in New Orleans for. A lot of people don't know that, actually. Fun fact, it was an Elton John, tour on the down low. He was only doing like voodoo clubs. Something. He was doing like a haunted mansion thing.
yeah. I know you would have bought it, man. But I guess his wife decided she wants to go. So she's going to go with them. But I was like, no way. I would pay that. I would pay that to go see Bruno Mars again. I paid more than that when I went to go see Silk Sonic.
Love Bruno Mars. My boy loves
Sonic
Bruno
was so
Mars.
dope. Yeah, that was dope. That was a pretty expensive trip, but it was dope. So, all right, let's get back to some fantasy football. Yeah, that's
your boo. That's your boo.
Yeah, that's my man crush right there, Bruno Mars, and that shit was dope. So
Last year we went to this concert out here with Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Too Short, and E40, and I got Laura the VIP package, and she got to meet Snoop Dogg and take a picture with him.
Nice.
And it was her first Snoop Dogg concert, and she loves Snoop Dogg. Like, that's her favorite artist. She never had seen him ever, and so the first time she got to see him, she actually got to meet him, took a picture with him and everything. He had a big old blunt in his mouth, and just awesome. Standard.
Look at
Snoop.
that. Jags versus Bills, a sloppy game right now. Did the Jags stay out there in Europe because they played last week?
I think so. They had to, right?
They must have stayed out there. They're not going to fly
That's
back
awesome,
home.
man. 2 week vacation.
2 week vacation.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks in
Yeah, but I saw Snoop at the 2022 draft party that the Chargers did. So the Chargers
I
had
remember that. Yeah, when you were in LA.
Party. We just happened to be in LA, so we went to SoFi and Snoop performed out there. So that was pretty cool, and we got to see.
That's awesome
SoFi.
that Snoop does that. Like he's down for anything, any team.
Yeah.
He's just like, what's up? I love football. I like that.
Yeah, he just loves football, so that's good.
You know what I don't like?
Yeah,
Pat McAfee. I hate him. He's all over football.
You hate Pat McAfee? I love Pat McAfee, man.
Get rid of him. You love him?
Man, I loved him as a punter too. I used to think Pat
him as a
McAfee was the shit.
punter. You loved him as a punter. There's
Hey,
only
he
one
was a-
dope
he was-
punter. There's only one dope punter in the whole NFL history, and we all know who it is. Besides Ray Guy, officially.
Besides
is
Ray
an
Guy.
awesome punter.
Ray
There's
Guy.
a second dopest punter. Was back
Who
in
was
the
a Raider?
90s. Maybe he
was
might
a
have been a
Raider?
Raider. Guy was a Raider.
Guy was a
Back in the
Raider.
90s, I don't know if you remember Reggie Roby.
Oh, from the Dolphins. Oh, Reggie
He was a-
Roby, the big center.
But do you know what was pimping? What was the pimping of this? I don't.
What?
He would always be wearing a watch on the field. And I'm pretty sure I saw him wearing like a Rolex once. It was a
Hey,
black punter ever.
everybody
recently.
loved Reggie Roby because he came
Niners
out.
had him.
and-
Niners had him for a year or two.
Yeah,
I was like,
he
who the
came
hell
out
is this
and he
guy?
was hella big. But
See, he was doing the whole. That's where Deion Sanders' son got it from, Reggie Roby.
Oh yeah,
Wearing a
there
watch.
we go. Right there,
Yeah.
put it on.
But he wasn't doing it for that. He was just doing it because he had shit to do. He was like, oh man, I gotta go. See, I
Yeah,
gotta go.
but of course the number one is always going to be Ray Guy. But Marquette King was dope. Marquette King was a great punter, right? He had a great he had a great ambiance of himself, right? Aura, right?
Oh,
he did
that's
the little
weird. Yeah,
dancing and stuff.
he was kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, he did a little dancing on the sideline and all that stuff. That was cool. So Marquette King, and then I don't even know how
I
we got
remember
on
him
that.
doing those like Instagram videos, and I remember one he would be going to like Target and he would see all the Niners stuff, and he would just grab it and throw it on the ground, and I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, that
Hilarious.
was him, man. Marquette King. Let's go. Okay, so when it comes to fantasy football, let's see what my brother got to say. Who's with us?
Hey, what's up? This is Nate Burleson. You listen to Soul Kitchen Radio.
Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy football.
Okay, so Adam Thielen. What do you think about Adam Thielen? How's he going to do today? Is he getting better?
Last week you were all over Adam Thielen, remember?
Yeah. Last week he got 12 points. Week before that he got 26 points. He got 16 points, 18 points before that. Oh, before I go into all this, I'm going to confess live on YouTube, live on this right here. I'm in a league. I'm confessing this. I'm ashamed of saying this. I'm in a league with my cousin and my cousin Matt. I am 0-4 in this league. I only have 431 points for the season. And on this, and I figured out why. So first of all, I'm in like 8 leagues, so I don't pay attention to all of them. But I went into this league thinking I was going to do something, right? Thinking, oh, I know fantasy football. But this league is
full of
nerds. Yeah, this league is full of fantasy football nerds. They know everything about football. But so I stopped paying attention to it a little bit. And I hate Thursday night games. And I'm going to tell you, you see where this is going.
I already know what you did. I already know. You don't even have to finish your sentence.
On my bench is who?
It's wait, is it DJ Moore?
DJ Moore is on my bench.
You are a DJ too. Like on top of that, I
am a DJ. So you think I would always have DJ Moore. DJ Moore is on my freaking bench. No wonder I deserve to be on 5 this week. I should just bench everybody else and just take the L. Even if the rest of my team, Josh Allen, Devontae Smith, Tank Dell, Breece Hall, Dylan, TJ Hawkinson, Romeo Dobbs. It's funny because in this league, every time I sit people, they go off. When I play them, they don't do shit. I sit them, they go off. I play them out. It's like it's topsy-turvy. I should change my name to Topsy-Turvy. And said my name on this one. My name on this one is Red Cross Donations because I'm just donating my $50 to these guys. You know, that is so ridiculous. And so I missed the draft on this, but I feel like I still got a pretty good team. But dang, I said DJ Moore. Shame on me.
I did this. I traded for Justin Fields like 2 days before the game, and I didn't start him. So
I played Justin Fields.
I have other options.
I have Justin Fields in Lose League, ESPN League. I hate ESPN too. I'm gonna tell you, ESPN. I hate your fantasy football platform.
I hate Yahoo's fantasy football. Are you kidding me? Yahoo's is the worst. It's the worst.
Oh my God, we can go back and forth. Put it in the chat, guys. What do you hate worse,
ESPN
Yahoo
is decent
or
at
ESPN?
best. ESPN is decent
and
at best.
Man, Yahoo at least you could see ESPN. I'm not the commissioner there, so I don't run the ESPN league. So I don't know if you can do defensive players because we have a couple on our thing. But that Super Bowl is 2 weeks. So you have to know that going in, that the first week when you win, it's not the end. You got another week, right? That sucks. That killed me one year. And when Lou gets here, I'll just yell at him about it again because that was terrible. So people that are just listening, you're on there. Who do you like better? Yahoo Fantasy Football, NFL Fantasy Football, or ESPN Fantasy Football?
Or what I use and I used to hate it, but now I like it actually is Sleeper. Sleeper's the one.
Sleeper. No, I'm trying Prize Picks for the first time. Everybody's on these Prize Picks. So Prize Picks is where you pick players to go over or under. And you gotta get a bunch of players. So this is what I got. My entries today. I got James Cook over or under 55 yards, right? I picked he's going to go less than 55 yards. and I'm not sure what he did right now playing because this like Jay was saying, man, the Bills and the Jets was a sloppy game. I'm sure James Cook didn't do nothing on that one. DeAndre Swift over under 63.
Stephon Diggs is doing his thing.
Yeah, over
And
under 63 and a half
Etienne is
yards.
doing okay.
So what do you think? DeAndre Swift over or under 63 and a half yards?
Over 163 all purpose?
No, over or under 63 rushing yards.
Oh, I definitely over for sure. Easy.
Over 63. DeAndre Swift be over 63 yards?
For sure.
Okay. Brock Bowers. I did Brock Bowers yesterday. I did more than 71 and a half receiving yards. He had 97, so I won that. Carson Beck. Yeah, that was college at UGA. Carson Beck from UGA, the quarterback. I said he was going to do more than 230 and a half yards. He threw 284 yards. So if DeAndre Swift goes less than 63 and James Cook is definitely going to go. In fact, James Cook has negative 2 yards right now. So definitely way under 55 yards. I just need DeAndre Swift to win, to stay under 63 yards, and then I'll win. My $5 will pay me $50 in prize picks.
I like that.
So, yeah, so it's just something. It's cool. All right, let's get your fantasy football questions. Let's see what we got. Let me go to the Twitter feed because there's going to be a lot on X. They're always on X. Here we go. David Williams is chopping in, and let's get to it. Jonathan Taylor or J-Mo Williams? Do I play him this week or just sit him and see how they use this week for next week? What do you think about Jonathan Taylor? Is he coming out strong, Chinch?
I think so. I think so for sure. But they said he is going to be on a snap count though. So I mean, I would give it a week, bro. But who's this other guy he wants to play instead?
J-Mo Williams.
I don't know who is J-Mo Williams. Is that
Jameson?
Does
Jameson Williams?
Does he mean Javonte Williams? And that one's even tougher too because he comes off that injury. J-Mo Williams.
J-Mo Williams.
Not Jamal Williams. Is Jamal Williams back for the?
Well, he's on IR.
Is he back
so
from the?
Jameson Williams.
He's still on IR.
With the snap count for Taylor, no whiteouts on Lions. Oh, he's a
Is he
wideout
talking about the
on the
Jameson
Lions.
Williams from the Lions,
Jameson
the wide
Williams, yeah,
receiver?
yeah, he's talking about Jameson
Oh, yeah.
Williams.
He's on a snap count too. He said he's barely. They said he's barely going to play. So then go with Jonathan Taylor. I'd say go with Jonathan Taylor. He's got a guaranteed chance of getting the ball handed to him. So
Yeah, you know, when it comes to snap counts, you know, they say that, but if he breaks out and he has a good game, they're just gonna keep feeding him the ball.
yeah, it's not like he's gonna run the ball like a beast.
I don't pay much attention to snap counts. They say Breece Hall is off his snap count, right? Which, you know, I could be double standarding what I just said because Breece Hall had a shitty year so far, and they said he no longer has a snap count. So we'll see. So yeah, so we're saying Jonathan Taylor on that one. You know,
Breece Hall is going to go for like over 200 yards today, guaranteed. They're playing the Broncos. It's the place where he tore his ACL last year, I believe. So it's going to be a little emotional game for him. And the Broncos, that's all you have to say, right?
Yeah, that's all you have to say, man.
I think Dalvin Cook's going to have a good game. I think Michael Carter's going to have a good game. I think anybody who puts on a jersey against, there is going to have a good game. So don't worry. I go with Breece Hall all day.
Am I looking at this right? Jameson Williams has no points. Like he's just started.
Yeah, he was suspended. He was suspended and for 6 games, but then they said no, it's okay. We'll do it for 4, and so now he's in. But he hasn't been able to practice with the team or be on the team facility at all until last week.
So the big thing is Amon-Ra St. Brown might be sidelined, right? Which
he's out. He's officially out. He's inactive.
is 50 out. Okay.
So
Here goes. Okay. So, you
what's
know,
cool about
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to say Jameson Williams on this one, man. If Jonathan Taylor is on the snap
All
count,
right,
Jameson
okay.
Williams is going with Amon-Ra St. Brown out. He might be just a breakout for his first week back. So now David has.
Here's one for you. Who would you rather? Who would you take? Romeo Dobbs or Tank Dell?
I would definitely do Tank Dell, but Romeo Dobbs has been sitting on my bench doing good.
Doing really good. He's getting targets up the yin yang.
Oh my God! So, you know, that's a tough one, but I think I would go Tank Dell on that.
The last two games, Romeo's had 13 targets, and the game before that was 12 targets. That's pretty good.
Me Green, where you at, buddy?
I'm here.
Mean.
Mean. Woo! By God, the Cowboys gonna whoop up on the Niners, Gene.
Here we go.
Let's give you some Memphis music. Here you go.
Oh, come on, man.
Get him.
Yeah, all right.
Get him. Get him. Yeah. Yeah.
On NXT called Trick Williams, and that's what everybody says. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Trick Williams. I just
it's gonna be a good game.
We got Frencho, we got Memphis Lou. What's the bet this week for the Cowboys?
We could do I like what you guys I actually stole what you guys did last year. Remember with the you had to say
profile
Raiders or how about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
And then
all of that. I said change your profile picture.
Oh, you changed my profile on Facebook or something?
Yeah, change your profile picture on Facebook.
To what?
To the Cowboys star or Dak Prescott.
Oh no! To that
Dak
Ninja
Prescott,
Turtle
that was
looking
even better.
Hey, fall off my guy.
All right, I'll do that. Put a picture of Raphael Leonardo. No, remember
man.
you guys did that last year where you had to say kept on saying Raiders.
Yeah, I had to give it up for the Raiders last year. My boys, they didn't handle their business. They shit the bed. But seriously though, this game today, we're really going to see. It's going to be a measuring stick for both teams. Stout defense versus stout offense. The 49ers has a stout offense against a great Dallas Cowboy defense. So I'm hopeful. I'm not expecting it to be a blowout either way, but I've been saying it all week. Cowboys by 3.
What's the over under on this game?
Wasn't it like 3.5 for the Cowboys?
What's the total points?
The total points. That man, I don't know that. Let's go to DraftKings.
Biggest gamblers in the game, and you guys don't know the.
What do you think it would be?
Look, I don't gamble big.
Well, the Niners average 30 points a game, and then
I say 46.
The Cowboys are about what 25 maybe. So it's got to be about 50 something.
Hold on,
I go 46.
I mean,
under 46.
The over under is 45.
45. Wow.
45. Yeah.
I call 46.
Hey,
I was
brought
close.
down the average.
Yeah,
I was
it's
really close, man. I think it's
45
under.
And Dallas plus 3.5.
Rick, you got my song by Carrie Underwood.
I'll go over 45. I'll go over 45 with the shootout with Brandon Ayuk getting a couple touchdowns, making up for my 57 points on my bench.
Where's Mio? We need a Mio
Sunday
right
night
now
game.
to get in this.
Hey, I've been waiting all day for Sunday night.
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
We got Domo. He wants D Hop or Breida, half point PPR in his flex.
Breida's gonna have Saquon's out, so Breida's gonna be the man, I guess. So
yeah, Breida's gonna handle business.
But does Breida get passes? It's going to hand off to
Well,
him
Breida is going to get the opportunity, so I would take that over,
over any Arizona pick.
the
Anybody in
And
there.
they and New York has to run the ball because obviously Danny Dimes ain't. And that
He can run the
line.
ball. Danny Dimes can run. They just need to
Yeah,
stop
Danny,
calling
yeah,
Danny
he
Dimes.
runs for his life. He runs for his life because that
He's
offensive
bad.
line, they
Hey, he's
they can't
good.
protect anything.
No. Yeah, they're
They
bad.
can't
They're
protect
really bad.
anything.
I've never seen a team go from the playoffs to being really that bad since probably the Rams when they won the Super Bowl and lost. But that's a big jump down.
Yeah, and I'm disappointed in the Giants, man. I expected them to really be in the hunt this season in the NFC East, but those guys are in the toilet for real.
Yeah, they're kind of like putting a bad name on your division, basically.
Them and the Deadskins.
Yeah, I would give it up to I'd say the Cardinals are better than those guys. I like the Deadskins. That's what you're calling them.
Hey,
I like
Magic Johnson said he was pissed about Thursday night. He wanted to fight somebody.
Why?
Because he owns some of them. Oh,
No,
Lou,
I know.
Oh, Lou turned his
Yeah,
stuff off. So here we go. Let's get into this real quick before we go. Oh, just Josh Allen to Gabe Davis touchdown.
Damn
Josh
it,
Allen.
was leaning against damn Gabe Davis.
Let's go.
4 minutes left.
On Sunday night.
Here we go. So look at this. What you guys got? We're week 5 now. Week 5. Who is Mr. Buster to you guys? Mr. Buster, who's been just makes you go, what the hell? Where you been? Mr. Buster.
I got like a
Who
few
you got,
Mr.
Frank?
Buster.
Hey, man, I'm going to start with one guy, and I might get some flack for it, but I drafted Lamar Jackson, expecting this man to be a 35, 40 point per week kind of guy, and he hasn't. 9.6 week 1, 27 week 2. The last 2 weeks he's put up 30, 33, and 31 respectively, but I expected him to really just ball out. And I picked this guy in at least 4 leagues, like first or second pick, because I just knew, man. I just knew he was gonna handle business. But he ain't just delivered all the goods like I expected him to.
Yeah, and I actually offered Memphis Lou a trade for Lamar Jackson, and he didn't take it. I offered him his.
I should have took it.
Send it to you right now. Send it to you right now. Take it. Don't be afraid.
You can't. He's driving.
No, don't send me no bull. Don't send me no crap, man. No, I'm riding, man. My twin is driving. She got a driver's license.
I just sent it to
Nice.
Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
I bet you $10 he doesn't take it. Here we go. He's not gonna take it. He's afraid.
Man, don't send me no bogus trade now.
I just sent you Dak Prescott for Lamar Jackson. Go.
Straight up.
Straight
You
up.
gotta put somebody with him though.
It's a free league.
Hey,
Man,
so,
I'll tell you what.
Family first
Do
league.
you have Dak on any of your teams?
I got Dak on one.
Yeah.
On
now
one.
You can have him on. You can have him on 2.
He's been decent. Both of them been kind of let down. I expected both of them to step up with their legs, and like I said, 30 plus points a game, but it really ain't been happening.
Oh, Lou, you missed the screw up of the week. I said DJ Moore.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. I'm 0-4 in that league. The one I sat him in. It's ridiculous.
You want to talk about a scrub? Let's talk about Brandon Cooks. Dude was built. He was built to be a savior, and he hadn't seen over 10 points. 9 against the Giants, nothing against the Jets, 7 against the Cardinals, 9 against the Patriots, and he's projected to only give 7.
Since he was a Ram.
Man, but they're trying to build this guy to be the second coming. But man, he just
He's second going. That second coming shit is done. That second going.
He ain't.
Yeah, he's definitely not it. So my Mr. Buster,
Mr. Buster, where the fuck you
What
at?
my
you
Mr.
at?
Buster is Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts,
Oh,
man, what's going on
yeah.
in Atlanta? Kyle Pitts, 6 points against Carolina, 3 points against Green Bay, 8 against Detroit, 4 against Jacksonville. He was supposed to be talk about a savior. Kyle Pitts was supposed to be the savior of Atlanta, and it's just not happening. Definitely not happening. What is that? I need to get rid of that. Yeah, I can't stand that. Kyle
Waiting
Pitts is
all
killer.
day for Sunday night. You got Carrie Underwood on there. You got that Sunday night song on there.
Let me see.
I've been singing that all week since Monday.
Been waiting for it, huh?
Yeah, I got coworkers. That's what we made a bet at work to do the whole how about them Cowboys or Bang Bang Niner Gang. So all week next week, whoever wins, they get to go up to them and go like, they either say, "How about them Cowboys?" and then the other people have to yell it out, or we would have to yell it
Bang
out.
bang, not in the game.
Yeah.
Trash.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, look, I got another Buster, man. I really thought this guy was gonna have a breakout year this year with the new quarterback, man. David Njoku.
Yeah. Good
Dude,
call.
I thought, man, he was gonna ball out, and man, dude has been a dud. 2 receptions, 3 targets for 24 yards in week 1, 4 for 4 for 48 in week 2, 4 for 4 for 20 in week 3, 6 of 7 for 46 yards last week, and they're on a bye this week, and it's just like he's gonna play this week just because they're on bye. He's not gonna show up.
I know, right? Doesn't make a difference if you start him or not.
Man, it doesn't make a difference, man.
Yeah.
Njoku has just been. He's been Pittsburgh Steeler bad this year.
He's bad. Yeah, he's bad. And and Watson hasn't been anything better either. So it's the same thing.
No.
What happened last week? They just threw in the rookie after like 2 hours before the game. They're like, "Oh yeah, stretch up. You're gonna start today." What the hell happened?
Yeah. Who knows?
So that's another one. What's the word with Deshaun? Because somebody, as soon as they did that last week, somebody dropped him, and I picked him up. I picked him up in the super league.
Super flex.
So he's not a. And he's still listed as out. Wow.
Speaking of super
Oh,
flex,
bruised right shoulder.
I'm doing my super flex league this week, and I actually don't even have a quarterback to start. So I'm gonna do I got no choice. I got no quarterback, a starting quarterback at all to put in my quarterback position.
In your super flex or your quarterback position?
For my quarterback position.
Oh wow!
Because they're on a bye, and my only backup quarterback was Deshaun Watson's backup.
Oh wow!
I was hoping this wasn't going to happen.
Quarterback are you going to go with? There's quarterbacks out there. Which one are you going to go with?
There's no quarterbacks out there. I'm in a freaking dynasty league, 12 men. Our freaking rosters are like 27 deep.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I picked up Trubisky. Hopefully,
Mitch the bitch.
Yeah,
Mitch.
But no, I'm going with the 0, I guess, this week. It's all right. I don't care. I'm trying to tank in that league anyway because they have this thing where, you play in. If you don't make the playoffs, you get in the loser bracket, okay, and then you get 3 weeks, and the winner of that loser bracket actually wins a compository draft pick so the last pick of the first round. And I don't have any first round picks for like 3 years, so I'm like, well, I'm going for that first round. Yeah. I like to, I'm like the Rams, like fuck them picks. I like to trade them, but
I'm
waiting
all day.
Team, but it's just based on starters. I got no depth.
I'm waiting all day for Monday night.
The autumn wind is a Raider.
Travis Etienne is having himself a game today. You guys see this guy?
All right. So
132 yards rushing, 48 receiving, 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns. I'm looking at 36 points right here.
And it would be the week that I'm playing against him. It's like everybody has a breakout freaking week when they go up against me. Oh, but I do want to say this. Shout out to my little brother for taking that big L last week in the Brownlee Ball, and so he's gonna lose 2 weeks in a row because his 49ers are gonna get the smack laid down on him tonight.
Oh
So what's up with Justin? How come he hasn't been around?
Man, dude's been working like a dog, man. He's been getting it. He's getting that money. So salute,
right.
man. He's in. He's supervisor over there at UPS. He's a supervisor over there at IOTA.
Okay, nice. So here we go. This is Travis Etienne right now.
We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn.
Travis Etienne's
Yeah,
on
man,
fire
36
right now.
points. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that. What else we got? Waiting all day from Sunday night. What do you think is gonna happen, Rick? What did you say? What was your pick?
I said it's gonna go a little. At first, I would say under 45, but I think it's gonna be a Sunday night game. It's gonna be a high scoring game. I'm going over 45 points, and I'm going with the upset. Cowboys over the Niners by 3.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Sounds pretty familiar.
Yeah.
See, the Masons stick together, Chincho.
I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why he kind of hates the Niners too. So, probably not easy to pick the overall
The
favorite
good brothers stick together.
team that's won like
Yes,
14
sir.
games in a row, and beating you guys the last 2 years in the playoffs.
Hey,
yeah, yes.
but
And that's
real
and
talk,
they've only
though,
gotten
so
and they've only gotten better since then. So I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough.
But so the last 2 games that the Cowboys and the Niners played, it hadn't been a blowout. It's been a slugfest,
No, yeah, I know.
and so and that's what trips me out about some of the local fans here. They would have you to believe that the Niners are hanging a 40 burger on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys only putting up 10 points. They are smoking crack or high on meth or something. Like these guys don't understand. These 2 teams, I won't say they're evenly matched, but they're in the same neighborhood, man.
Definitely not.
They're in the same neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it should be a good game.
Josh Allen
Yeah.
with 31 points. We just don't want the Cowboys.
Man.
I don't want the Cowboys to get to the podium at the end of the night and say this.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Yeah, we let them off the hook.
Oh, I know, right?
No. Man, I remember that. Night, man. Oh my God, Denny Green was fire hot.
That was like a Monday
Fire
night.
hot.
I don't know.
I think I was still in the academy.
out there.
No. That's my first year on the job.
Okay, look. So
That's my first year on the job. I came home late and caught.
15 minutes to go. Looking for somebody. Who's on the waivers? Who's on the waivers out there for him? How can we help these people?
Real waiver place I could go to is in my redraft league, and I just picked up Romeo Dobbs earlier. So somebody dropped Javante's out there. I don't know if you're in those dynasty leagues or if you're in you maybe pick up Deontay Johnson. He's on the IR, so a lot of people probably dropped him. Should be back in a couple weeks. It's a good time to start looking up guys for the next couple weeks. Yeah.
Here we go. So Williams with Jameson Williams what David Williams was talking about earlier. 59% rostered. He's playing today. Brandon Cooks is out there, 40% roster, 47% roster. Tyler Boyd,
Don't
47%
touch him.
roster.
I'm hearing Gus Edwards. I'm hearing a lot about Gus the Bus. I've been hearing a lot of chatter
Gus
about
the
him.
bus.
Gus the Bus. They were talking about Gus the Bus is going to be starting, and he's got a good matchup. So, yeah, the Steelers suck against the run apparently.
No.
So,
Right.
What about
and I got
Kadarius
the damn
Toney?
running back.
30% roster, Kadarius
Man.
Toney. Is he worth picking up for anybody?
no.
So it's hard to pick a Chiefs wide receiver because who's he gonna throw it to? This week it's me, next week it's you.
Yeah.
You know, they have an embarrassment of riches, so it's hard to sit on one of them. The only
about
somebody
this
that's definitely gonna get the ball is Kelsey.
How about this one? One that followed Aaron Rodgers to the Jets, Alan Lazard. What do you think? He's 27% rostered, right? He's got
No way. It's the Wilson to
His-
Wilson show over there.
yeah.
Garrett Wilson. He's the only guy that he throws it to, or that he has enough time to throw it to. Because Garrett Wilson can get it open in 2 seconds. Lazard's more of like a, he's a deep threat kind of receiver, at least from what I remember. So yeah, I think that's why Wilson favors Wilson a lot. Is because that boy he gets open so fast. He's so good.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you somebody else, man. I'm going back home with it. Jake Ferguson. He's got at least 7 targets in 3 of the last 4 games, and he's only going to get better. He's only going to get better. The quarterbacks love to find that tight end, the safety blanket to dump it off to him.
Not
Shit.
tonight.
Shit.
He's only going to get covered by the best linebacker in football. So,
Man, look, go pick up Ferg. He going to handle some business. I think he's going to get a touchdown today.
Oh, no. We're in trouble.
Hey, go to your FanDuel. Put $5 on him. Ferg's gonna score. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put $5 that Ferg scores a touchdown.
Hey,
That Skeleton's here.
is she in? She's in. Look at that. I got something for her too.
Oh, who's gonna win? Alan, look. Ooh, scary. I don't know, some
You turn off
scary
my
stuff.
background. You turn off my background.
Alan, say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi. She's Jack Skellington now. That's one of her. Oh no! Oh no!
Look at my girlfriend for the day.
What's that? Annabelle?
Annabelle.
He's scary.
Me and Annabelle be going
Jeez.
crazy. Yeah. There it is. It's that time, man. It's Halloween time, the freaky time. We're putting all the stuff up in the yard. We're watching some football.
Yeah.
We're having fun with Annabelle. Speaking of Halloween ghouls, who's a player that is a Halloween ghoul who's going to scare everybody and get all the points this week in fantasy football? Who is your Halloween ghoul for this week?
Really, Deshaun Watson, and not just off on the field, but off the field too. You gotta watch out for that guy. But yeah,
I think who's going to scare everybody today? I think Joe Burrow is going to scare everybody today against Arizona.
Man, Macaulay Culkin's gonna be home alone again.
Great game. He's going to have a great game. Brandon Ayuk or Stephon Diggs has 24 points right now. Oh, my God. He's having a great game. He's scaring everybody. Look, we're having a good time. I like that.
scary. Uncle Rick is scary.
Come on. Here she goes. Come on.
She doesn't get scared. This is her face when she's happy or sad or mad. This is the same girl.
So we put this lady in we put her in our window, and when people make noise, she moves her head like this.
Cool.
You
have a bottom lip? You have a bottom lip? Ella say cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's enough for her. Ella. Looking
Say
so
hi.
beautiful. Look at her. Raiders.
Oh no, Niners. Say
Look, she's
Niners.
wearing our colors
Oh,
too.
Niners are Raiders. Tell them, say Niners. Say Niners.
She's not saying nothing. She's like Raiders. All right,
Yes,
man.
Raiders.
Let's get this week started. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in on YouTube and asking questions and all that stuff. We'll be back next week. And right now, let's see what happens. Get ready for a great Sunday night. Get ready for a great Monday night and a great Sunday of football.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, brother.
All right.
Ella, say
See y'all
bye.
next week.
Say bye.
Bye-bye, Ella.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
You're right. That's there. There you go. That's what you got.
She's not ready. She's not ready for this virtual world. Not ready for the virtual world yet. All right.
No.
We're out of here. See y'all
All right,
later. Peace.
Peace.
She was so excited.